DPW is saying I'm a scary cat.
Look out the window.
Fuck you, Enderman! Fuck you!
Oh my god! It scared the hell out of me, bro! I killed both of them!
Get out of here. Get out of here. You don't belong in this world, monster.
Her composure is just... She has no composure, though. Oh shit.
What is up, my peeps? Welcome to my brand new playthrough hosted by yours truly, Mr. S.T.A.R.S. And today, you guys are in for a treat because we are starting Spooktober early with
Resident Evil 3.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Raccoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over. What are they?
farewell to my life, farewell to my home. This is my last chance for survival. This is my last escape. Man, oh man. What is there to say about the original Resident Evil 3 Nemesis? Well, before we start, we're playing the GameCube version. This is actually my first time playing on the GameCube version and everything like that. But man, dude, what is there to say? And the reason why we're starting Spooktober really early and everything like that on this specific day of September 28th, well, you guys are about to see right now, actually.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive. Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there! How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here!
No! I'm not going anywhere! I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters! Now leave me alone!
Man, it's all good. Come on, just come on. Let's. Oh,
I'm not leaving! Never!
okay. You sure? Come on, man. You can get through this together. No? All right. All right. Well, bye. Hopefully make it out. Make it out. Okay. But anyway, yep. This is it. This is here. We're doing this, everybody. This is the original Resident Evil 3. We're playing the GameCube. I'm playing the GameCube version. This is my first time playing the GameCube version and everything like that. But man, when this game came out for the PS1, dude, man, I spent hours and hours and hours playing this game and everything like that. I've played it multiple times and everything, and stuff. I even, like, literally, this is the game that I bought. First time bought something digitally on the PS3 and everything like that. Like, dude, like, I love this game. This is actually one of my favorite PS1 games out of all time. And if we're not when it comes to Resident Evil, if we're not counting remakes, then this one has to be my favorite in the series, dude. Like, man, oh man, it is so freaking good and everything like that. See, I kind of wanted to play, one of the original Resident Evils for a very long time and everything like that. I have not played RE1 in a very long time and everything. RE2, yeah, I played it here and there and everything like that and stuff. But RE3, something about Resident Evil 3 was just, this one was like, oh yeah, this is really, really good and everything. Like, I freaking love this game and stuff. And, like, dude, just something about, like, the main villain and everything like that, playing as Jill Valentine and everything, because this was a huge thing also back then and everything like that, because Samus was pretty much the first introduction to a female protagonist in video games and everything like that and stuff. And from that, it went to pretty much Lara Croft, the Tomb Raider and everything. You also had Chun-Li as as a playable character in Street Fighter and everything like that and stuff. And pretty much, with the first Resident Evil and everything, Jill Valentine being an option to be to play as in as a playable character in RE1 and everything like that and stuff, to now, having her own game in this game, in this one. That's like, I'm just like, I was like, this is really good. I like this and everything like that and stuff. Jill Valentine's a fucking badass. Like, freaking, that's literally one of my favorite, like my second favorite Resident Evil character. First being Chris Redfield, second Jill Valentine, third Leon Kennedy, and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, like, she's such a badass, and it's really a shame that she really, after this one, she didn't really get a lot of, like, games where she's playable. Obviously there's Resident Evil 5 where she's turned into pretty much where she's pretty much brainwashed by Wesker and everything like that and stuff, and being a playable character in the DLC for Resident Evil 5, and also being in Revelations and everything like that and stuff. But other than that, Jill Valentine really doesn't get a lot of love as well, in the RE series and everything like that, because literally the last thing, if we're not counting remakes or anything like that, the last thing Jill has been on was Resident Evil 5 and everything, and really no mention of her whatsoever, what she's been up to and everything like that and stuff. Like, it's just really a shame. Here, while I'm talking to you guys, while I'm organizing, I would love to organize these freaking storage boxes and everything like that. So yeah, but man, yeah, back then, spent hours playing this game. I remembered I did own it. I don't, you ever like have games that you don't remember owning? That's was one of those games for me. I don't remember owning Resident Evil 3. You know, I just saw it and I'm like, oh, Resident Evil 3. All right, well, let me pop it in and everything like that. I think maybe my mom bought it for us or something like that. I don't remember for what reason and everything like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's one of those like, oh, I own this game? Okay. I don't know how, but okay. Like, I don't know. It was just just one time freaking walking to the kitchen and everything like that. And then pretty much I saw the game right, and I saw my brother play the game and everything like that and stuff. Yeah, that's where we would play our video games. We're like in the kitchen, and everything where we used to live at when we had like the PS2 and stuff like that. So yeah, so I think that's my mom bought a bunch of games and everything, and yeah, happened to be Resident Evil 3 and everything like that. So yeah, but this is my first time playing the GameCube version. Again, this was around the time where I really wasn't playing a lot of games and everything like that and stuff because I was just mainly focusing on like football stuff and everything. So, and the only times I would play games was just sports games and everything. So I, didn't know there was a GameCube version up until probably 2000, I want to say 9, 10 and everything like that and stuff. So I was like, oh, there's a GameCube version? Okay. Yeah, because I remember somebody that I knew pretty much was playing this game and everything like that. Did a playthrough of this game and everything like that. And pretty much, yeah. So I was like, oh, there's a GameCube version? I did not know that and everything. Like, okay. And everything like that. And what thing is, people didn't really like this version of Resident Evil 3. All because, like, they kind of expected something new. Kind of like RE4 and everything like that. Which I'm like, why? It's still that RE3 that we know and love pretty much and stuff. Like, I just really didn't get the hate for this version of the game. So yeah, again, this is my first time playing the game after pretty much they re-released original RE2 and 3 for the PlayStation Plus and everything like that and stuff. I immediately downloaded RE3, played it again and everything like that. And I was all like, damn, like, I think it might be time for me to do a playthrough of this. Like, again, I was debating which original Resident Evil that I wanted to do. But I just ended up going with RE3 because that's the one I knew more and everything like that and stuff. I have not played. I've only probably played original Resident Evil 1 probably like 3 times, and that's about it. But after that, yeah, I've not played that game in over like 20 years and everything like that. I tried to give a chance when they were released on PlayStation Plus, but I was just like, damn, dude, I don't know what to do. I just kind of like, nah, like, I'm not gonna continue it and stuff because I was like, I'd rather just play the remakes or something like that. I've played briefly a bit of the remake and everything and stuff that was re-released for PS4 and everything like that. I should probably give that game probably a chance and everything. RE2, I briefly played it. I played it probably only like once, twice maybe. I don't remember. And after that, I have not touched that game in over 20 years and everything. Last time I played Resident Evil 3, if we're not counting the one on PlayStation Plus, literally, I think I've played it, I want to say probably like 6 years ago, on the PlayStation 3 and everything like that and stuff when no, it was, not 6 years ago. It was when that news came out that Sony was shutting down the PlayStation 3 and everything like that. Like, they were shutting down like the PlayStation Store for the PS3 and everything, and there's a whole like outcry and everything like that, and then just Sony just kind of backing out of it and stuff. So I was all like, oh damn, like, I gotta hook up my PS3 again and everything like that, re-downloaded RE3, and that's when I just started playing it again and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, and after that, I think that was, yeah, I don't remember when that was in. I think it was like sometime around the pandemic. If I don't remember, I'm gonna have to probably put an annotation down and everything like that. So yeah, and yeah, and then after that, when it was re-released on PSN, played on my PS5, still enjoyed the heck out of it and everything like that. And I'm like, I could have probably done the playthrough on that, but I was like, nah, let me try out the GameCube version and everything. So yeah. But anyway, but yes, man, oh man. And you guys see me do a playthrough of RE3 remake and know my dissatisfaction with the remake and everything like that and stuff, because dude, I'm playing this game again, I'm like, damn dude, they cut out a lot of stuff. What's going on? Oh my gosh. No.
Get away!
I'll help you. You, get away from my friend. Don't you dare. Okay, there we go.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after S.T.A.R.S members. There's no escape.
Damn, dude. Freaking everyone's at their breaking point and everything like that. But yeah, back to my conversation. Yeah, I've done the playthrough of Resident Evil 3 Remake and everything like that and stuff. And after playing pretty much again the original, I was like, dude, they cut so much in the remake and everything like that, and I'm just like, ugh. Not the biggest fan of the remake and everything like that. There are some things that I do like in it, but I'm not a big fan of it. I'm honestly not a fan and everything like that and stuff. Like it's one of those where it was a cash grab pretty much. Like, you know, they rushed it and everything like that. It felt more like an expansion, if anything, of RE2 and everything like that and stuff. They try to kind of, you know, do some differences here and there and everything, which I like, what's the point, you know what I mean? Like, you know, there's the option of, like, you know, button mashing the A button and everything, A, X, whatever freaking you're playing it on and everything like that. And excuse me, like, but you know, you still get bit by the zombie, and I'm just like, what's even the point of having this? Like, there's no point in it and everything like that and stuff. Like, it really isn't, which I'm like, okay. And you know, the story, like, it's different and everything, and stuff. Don't mind. I appreciate, you know, still cool and everything. The story's, you know, all right and everything like that and stuff. Like, you know, the changes here and there, like, okay, you know, I understand, you know, try to make it seem all different from the remake and everything like that. But if you're gonna cut out key moments and pretty much, you know, switch over, like, you know, some of the best stuff that was in the original and everything like that, frickin', like, if you're gonna frickin' pretty much cut a lot of the best stuff that happened in the original and everything like that, or switch over some things, like the certain line, you know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, pretty much. Like, I was so heated when that freaking moment happened, dude. Like, I'm like, wow. Like, I'm again just not a fan of the remake and everything like that and stuff. Like, you know, sometimes, you know, remakes won't be better than the original and everything like that, but you know, you'll still appreciate it for what it is and everything like that. RE3 remake, I can't. Like, honestly, I really can't. Like, if they just took their time on it and, you know, pretty much, you know, kind of not shot for shot remake of the original, but, you know, change up some stuff. But yeah, dude. But anyway, freaking, I didn't mean to let you bite me. But yeah, but anyway, so pretty much comparing this, whereas the remake were kind of, you know, action oriented and everything like that, with some hint of the survival horror this is full-on survival horror and everything like that and stuff. You gotta pretty much not leave any resources behind, and that's something that, you know, I do. It's like I pick up any resources I find and everything like that. If I gotta go back and, you know, search for some stuff, I will do that and everything like that and stuff. Also, as you can tell, very different from the remake and everything like that. Originally, the original 3 RE Resident Evils and everything have a thing called fixed camera angles and everything like that and stuff, where pretty much you get out the screen and you pretty much switch to a new scene and everything like that and stuff. It's, you know, very unique concept and everything that, you know, that I really love till this day and everything like I would really love them to kind of bring back this the fixed camera angles and everything like that, but obviously now I don't mind the over the shoulder stuff from like the remake or the newer games and everything like that and stuff. You know, just something about the fixed camera angles is just really good, and I really do miss and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, but anyway, we got the red herbs and everything where we can mix with the green herbs and everything like that and stuff. I do believe I cannot mix this one. No, I cannot. So, you know, I'm just gonna use the green herb and then pretty much get this red herb. Again, this is a game you really don't want to waste resources and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, so you really want to be smart with your inventory and everything. And in the original, there's no way to expand your inventory and everything like that. So yeah, you know, best of luck, you know, when it comes to the inventory spaces and everything like that. Reserve it for items that you really need and everything. That's why you have save rooms where they have storage boxes and everything to pretty much put your stuff in and everything, which we were doing earlier and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, because you may never know when you gotta get these stuff again and everything. So that's why I really don't like wasting anything and everything. Gunpowder is pretty much to use to mix up you know, mix up like you know, to make bullets pretty much and everything like that. You have your little I think I forgot what the thing was called, the reload I think it's called the reload machine or something like that. I don't know, but it's pretty much used to make, you know, make bullets with the gunpowder. Gunpowder A is pretty much for like handgun ammo, and gunpowder B is pretty much for shotgun shells and everything like that and stuff. And pretty much you know, you could mix A and B, you know, to mix up C, gunpowder C, which is for a weapon we will be encountering later on in the game and everything like that and stuff. So yes, but anyway, look at this. Bam, the old Raccoon City Police Department precinct. Yeah, buddy. And again, this does take place
Jill!
Brad!
We've gotta... Jill! Help!
No! Brad?
Who the heck are you? Alright, you know what? Nah. Now we're not running away. We're fighting this thing. We're fighting this thing. Okay, maybe I regret my decision. Yo, can you help me please? Oh, your wallet? Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I'll take care of this for sure. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not gonna spend your money. Ow. Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh wow. Damn, I am surprised that freaking Thor was able to handle all that. Like, that was a big monster. For the fact that door is freaking strong to withhold something like that. Oh man. But yep, here we are, the old Raccoon City Police Department precinct. Yep. Yeah, buddy. Comparing, as you can see, a lot of the so you can kind of see a lot of the doors are boarded up and everything like that and stuff, which pretty much implies that, yeah, this takes place literally after the events of RE2 remake and everything like that and stuff. And yeah, again, annotation down. I know they switched it up. Um, I know they pretty much switched it up in the remakes and everything like that and stuff. So yeah. Um, but anyway, let's go ahead and use this computer. So with this card key, you could pretty much use here you have the map right here. We've taken the police station map. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and use the S.T.A.R.S card that we have acquired, and pretty much this will tell us about a certain locker that we have to go through, and the password is 4312. Yes. So yeah, I'm going ahead and combine this to make room for that actually, and everything like that. We're just gonna go ahead. The only door that we could access through this precinct, and we cannot go to the second floor. Well, it's the second floor, but it's pretty much boarded up and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, we're actually gonna go ahead and go over here, and then bam, just get this guy right here. And then just damn freaking you guys might want to clean up this mess right here. We're gonna go ahead and go through this door right here. And then after that, we want to go over here, and then we're gonna have to enter 4, 3, 1, 2. And with that, we have an emblem key, and we need this for a certain room. But for now, we're trying to look for a save room here because we definitely want to save the game and everything like that. So yeah. All right. And then if you turn your left, get away from me. Get away from me, Brenda. All right. Jesus. Damn you, Hank. Damn. Freaking getting bit up here. I'm over here trying to run to the save room right here. All right, but here's pretty much the save room and everything like that. And you want to go ahead and go to your little storage box right here. And we're going to go ahead and acquire the ink ribbon. And pretty much in the original Resident Evil games, you use the ink ribbon to pretty much use this typewriter to pretty much save your progress and everything like that and stuff. So yeah, no auto saves, no nothing. You literally save the game this way and everything like that. So yeah, see you guys on the next one. All right, everyone. Laters.